Morning. I'm back. I was away. I had a memorial to go to, and then I was working. So I'm back. We're going to see what Spirit wants to say today. Welcome. I am Sue Pickering. Soul Works by Sue Pickering. I'm a psychic intuitive soul coach. Can't even speak this morning. It's early. Anyway, thank you for being here and continuing to follow me and be part of my space here. Okay, we have Reach Your Destination. I just had this last week with another reading. Your light is shining brightly. Taking shelter. The answers are within. So I feel like there's a shift coming for you. There is an inward light that's going to shine for you to understand where you came from and where you're going, what you've healed and what it's going to help you do. There's an aspect here of there's a few bends and turns, or there has been some bends and turns on the path. Nothing has just been, set right out and you've been just going for it and it's just been flowing. There has been a little bit of a few curves and bends, okay, is what they're showing me. But there's something within you that is going to start shining brighter that you're going to see. There's been an aspect, actually this deck, I don't take reversal. Sorry, that's the Fool. I was just reminded that there's this massive transformation that you have gone through. So we have to remember that when we're going through these changes, that we're not going to get there from A to B really quick, right? That's why there's these bends and turns in the road for you. There is an aspect for you to, are you truly honest with what you want? If you're uncertain of what you want, to move into really sitting with what your life looks like, what you truly desire. If you don't know what that is, take time to go within and say, you know what, show me something that would be, I could be passionate about. Show me something that I am, would be really, really good at moving forward. Look for those spaces that bring you into an emotional response, okay? Something that feels good, something that that is going to, highlight your day, even if it's not the career, just, time spent in this aspect, okay? King of Cups, there's that emotional fulfillment that you should be trying to seek. And the Empress, definitely there is an aspect here that you are coming out, and there is going to be something that reveals itself. There's going to be a new revealing of, maybe, if you've been on the path and you know what you want, there's going to be something added to it, or an aspect to bring it up a level. Okay. And if you're uncertain, there's going to be something that is going to be shown to you that is going to help you transform, that is going to help you to be this positive person that is, what's the word, that can manifest something like the harvest. Okay. When we picture the harvest, it means you've planted the seeds and you've done the work and you've come through, these changes, and what what you need to do to nurture your crop, and for you to have that success come through on the other side. But they're showing me that there's an aspect here for you to, oh, my cards are a mess here. There's an aspect here for you to understand that you can get that. You are very capable when you can be in your balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, that that is where you're going to find your manifesting, okay? But there's something new coming across for you moving forward, okay? Some new ideas. It's ridding of the old patterns, ridding of, all these things that pull you in the wrong direction. For instance, if you're trying to lose weight, these habits and these things that are pulling you to not be successful are going to dissipate for you. You have to be in the right awareness for that to happen. And if you're trying to discover where you're going on your path, the things are going to show itself, or there's habits that you need to stop doing in order for you to find that success. Okay, Ace of Cups. Definitely you had the King of Cups, Ace of Cups. So this is a brand new emotional fulfillment for you. This could be relationship, but I'm just feeling like there's something that, like a passion that's going to evolve, and for you to add to your repertoire. If you are a healer, there's something there. And Ace of Wands, new creativity, new passions, new, exactly what I was saying, okay? So there's something new being created around you, but you have to make sure that you're stepping into it, not going into your old habits, not being lured in the other direction to pull you away from your own success. The Fool, there you go again. There's something that some of you are afraid to step into. What needs to happen for you to not, to not have that fear, okay? Having confidence, the Queen of Wands, the King Cups, Queen of Wands. But you've also had the Ace of Cups to King of Cups. Now you're having the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness, can't speak today. But there's a passion here that's trying to evolve. There's something here that is exciting that's going to come across your path, but there's something here that you are stopping yourself from stepping into something. You're not wholeheartedly stepping into what you need. What are we afraid of here? Can you help us, Spirit? What are we afraid of here? Oh, afraid of not finding balance between maybe what you do now and where you're going. Not finding balance in life, not finding balance in being able to do it all. I can completely understand that. But there's something here for you to understand that if you go with the ebb and flow of things, it will be easier than you think. So don't be afraid to step into, whatever this is. Okay. And they're telling me, pull in all the help that you can receive. Pull in these aspects of people, if they say, hey, can I take that off your hands? Or can I help you with anything? Do you know what? Sometimes we need to be, if we're in that space, we need to ask for that help and just say, you know what? Thank you. But, do you want to run and grab my kids? Do you want to, there's something that could take even 15 minutes of time off of your plate. Okay. You know, just working together for a higher outcome. And the 10 of Pentacles, wow, like who doesn't want everything? Who doesn't want, material wealth? Who doesn't want, an aspect of the happy family? Because right now you're juggling, and if you step into one more thing, that's one more thing, right? So maybe there is an aspect here that they're showing me that in order for you to find that balance, you have to give up something else. Something else. Oh gosh, I can't speak today. With the Devil, there's something here that needs to be let go of. There is an aspect here that you are holding on to something, needing to let go of some habits, letting go of time wasters, letting go of things that are not serving you in order to have this new outcome, this new breakthrough. Because it's showing me that there is so much more here, so much more possibilities. They're telling me the word expansion. Okay, so there's something here that's expanding within you. And that could be emotionally. It does not have to necessarily mean it's a physical expansion. but there's something here as well with your passion, with your creativity, being flexible, okay, and really understanding that, going with the flow is helping you. It's going in your favor. It's letting go of all of the control all of the time. And that's okay. Sometimes we have a hard time letting go of that control, but you will notice that when you do let it go, that things move a lot more smoother. And sometimes if something doesn't get done, it just doesn't, right? Three of Pentacles again. So there's an aspect here of working together, if getting that help if you need help, working together for the same outcome in however aspects. This could be working with spirit to help you align things for yourself. There's just something here with that, okay? What else do we need to know here? Message in a bottle. So there is a definite something coming here for you. Just paying attention. There is a shift here. They're telling me there's change and then movement into more flow. Okay. So allowing for this change or stepping into this change that is coming. Pay attention to when spirit has a message for you. Pay attention to any messages, texts, emails, all of those things that however that can come in for you. I feel like it's more of a message that you're going to see on your phone. Okay. Whether that's a text, maybe someone's going to help you, or, there's an aspect here to observe more of what is, observe more to receive the answers that you are seeking, because they're going to come in a different way than what you typically would receive a message from spirit. Okay. Like when to step into something, what to step into, what to let go of, things like that. Okay. But there is definitely a shift happening, something more. Okay. And again, they're bringing me back to, do you know what you want? Do you know what success is for you? Do you know what, if it's relationship, do you know what you want in a relationship? Do you know what you need to feel in a relationship? Do you know how to reach your goal in whatever goal that is? Okay. Beauty. This is for you to see your own beauty in who you are. Celebrating who you are, connecting more to spirit, connecting more to yourself. If that means going inward, or if that means just being mindful of what's going on around you, and really stepping into it with confidence. Okay. 7 of air. So 7 of wands. Really, they're showing me victory. They're showing me, you coming through with victory and being on top. They're showing me celebration. They're showing me strength. They're showing me this space of, you don't have to be guarded. You have everything. You are everything you need to be. And there's an aspect here of maybe there's something that's what's holding you back from stepping into something new, okay? Or expanding is what they're telling me. So not to be feeling that you maybe don't have what it takes. That's what's stopping you from being fully expansive. Is there's an aspect of what if, or I'm not sure I am capable of, or am I educated enough? Do I have the strength to do it? Am I the right person? There's something here for you to really hone in on, because you are enough. You have everything that it takes. Okay, there's one that flipped. 7 of wands. Okay, yeah, there's just something that is saying, you do. It says endurance underneath it. But there is something here for you to, especially when it comes to your passions, especially when it comes to your, being in a space that you want to be successful in whatever this is, relationship, health, the things, okay? There's something here for you to really um, set fire to, because the success is there. The victory is there. You have to believe it and see it within yourself, but you have to know what your goal is. What is your goal? Okay. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful card. Love. If you can see that. Um, Loving yourself, knowing that you're number 33, knowing that you are worthy of everything that you desire. But do you know what you desire? To the extreme. Uh, Sometimes we can say, "Oh, I want to own my own business." Well, what is that? You know, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that you are control your own time? Does that mean that you have that abundance, the material abundance? Does that mean you have people underneath you? Does that mean that, people are just, coming to you in droves? Is that whatever that means, right? But it's not just, I want to have my own successful business. It's got to be all the details about that. Okay. So what do you really want? Okay. Really moving forward. And that is where you will find your success. If it's relationship, what do you want in a relationship? Do you want the person to be like, what do you want for them to be for you? Being in an aspect of, you're not just a companion maybe for you, but maybe you want a companion that loves to travel, that loves animals, that, all of it. So be specific on what you want and moving and dreaming toward it, because there is some change here, but there is something that you need to step into, and realizing that you are capable of achieving it, capable of receiving it, and you are worthy of it. There's a lot here, but pay attention to messages coming in, and you being flexible and being in flow for all of this to come into place, and not to worry about the balance. The balance will level out. Okay. It is working together with spirit, with friends, however that coworkers, whatever that is for you, to get that balance, to have, maybe that balance is for you to set a boundary, however it shows up in your life. Okay. Thank you for being here. I am grateful that you still listen. I'm the ebb and flows of me finding the balance between crazy life and busy and work and all of the things, and me being here and showing up for you. Yeah, this is all I have for today. I thank you for being here, and I hope you have a magical day and a great week. Much love.